I haven't really talked about on the vlog yet how, I guess, how my finances are doing. Okay, so one of the things that I haven't really talked about on the vlog yet is money. I guess how my finances are doing. For a while, I had a job for my dad where I would edit the vlogs after Seven edited them. So basically like look over it and any of like the talking parts I would edit and make sure that it was all in order. And then I would come up with a title and a thumbnail, which is the picture in front of the vlog, and then I would upload it and publish it. I got paid for that for a while. A couple months ago, I kind of stopped doing that. We started filming a lot less and it wasn't really necessary for me to do that anymore. So I kind of stopped earning money. And we also had been working on the house, which we're hoping to rent that out so that we can get money for that. But that would be split 3 ways. So even though that would be like a good way to make money, it still isn't finished yet. So I still haven't made any money from it. And I wanted to find a more stable way. Well, one of the things that I've been actually struggling with is getting like a real job like outside of our house, which would mean like working at a store or a restaurant versus using my creativity and what I enjoy doing to make money. Recently, I've been looking for and applying for jobs. It's been kind of tough because this is something that I have never done before, and because I'm not 18 yet and I technically haven't graduated from high school. Those are like 2 things that I think a lot of people are looking for before they hire someone for a job. And since I don't have either of those things, it's a little bit harder for me to get a job. I also am like a little pickier than maybe if I really wanted to get a job, which I do, but like I kind of can afford because I'm not super I'm not like desperate yet. So I've been a little pickier to like which places that I apply to and like what sort of job I want. Also because this is my first job. I'm not scared, but I'm a little bit nervous. One of the ways that I had made money, not like a lot, but one of the ways I had thought about making money was through our merch store. I had started selling cards, and this was like cards that I had made and then also like custom cards that people would tell me what they wanted. And that was like a lot of fun for me, especially the custom ones. For some reason, just like trying to like make someone's dreams come true in like a small way. It's like you envision this piece of art and then like I get to make it for you, and it might not be exactly what you envisioned, but like I can try to the best of my ability and like also with the way that I make things to make it for you. And that was just like it was a lot of fun. I made some money from that. More recently, our merch store hasn't been doing so great because we haven't been making vlogs. So that's kind of like gone downhill. I haven't gotten like a card order in like a couple months, which for me, I never really expected actually to make money from that. It was more of just like, oh, this is like interesting, and since I already do this, like why not try and see if it even works? But I kind of came to the realization that people don't really want to spend, this is the way I think about it, is that people don't want to spend $14 or $12 or $10 on like a card. Even though it's like a cool idea, I don't think it's as attractive to people to spend that much money on just a card that they're like, gonna give to someone else. Especially if it's just a card that you just write on. I don't know, like people would much rather spend that money on a gift, I feel like, at least in my experience. That's the way I would think about it. So then I thought, well, I'm gonna keep on selling cards. I still think that's like something fun for me to do, and I love it when someone like asks me for a custom card and then gives me their whole picture idea thing, and then I work on it and I make it. It's not the best, it's not the most efficient way to make money, but I really enjoy it. Then I thought maybe if I could like make actual pieces of art instead of a card and like could try to sell those, just like maybe see how they would do and like how people liked them and stuff. That's what I'm planning on doing right now. The way it works is I have like this whole bin of papers that I'll show you in a little bit that just like, it's like all these like different printed papers. My dad has bought me some. I've gotten some from like a long time, just with like one of our friends used to scrapbook a lot, and she gave us this whole like bin full of like different prints, and they were really cool. And then what's really cool is my great aunt, who she travels quite a bit, she sent me this whole like package full of like these really, really neat like papers with like gold paint and like lettering, and just, it's really cool. So over like several years I've collected like a lot of paper, and then once I started making cards, I actually bought, there's this like pack of just plain envelopes and cards that are just like brown and what, they're just paper. And that's what I would use to make the cards. But now that I'm thinking of making actual pieces of art, my idea was to get like cardstock. So not as, these are like sort of sturdy, but like even sturdier than that. I'm not really sure like what color, if I would just go like with white, or if I would go with brown again, or if I would try to get several different colors. But I'm gonna try to figure that out, and me and my mom are going to Michael's today to see if we can find that. And she's also gonna give me a driving lesson. So I'm also pretty excited about this idea because I really do enjoy making these things. And I'm definitely still gonna be looking for a job outside of this, because I don't think this is like the most efficient way to make money, even though it is fun. If you know anyone who's hiring around here, or anyone who would want a custom card or a custom piece of art, or just a card or a piece of art, let me know. And we're gonna go to Michael's now. Okay, we're here, and I guess I should probably talk about is no, I have not gotten my driver's license yet. I don't like dislike driving very much, but I don't like love it either, so. And I parked really badly because I'm not very good at driving yet, but my mom is still taking my lessons. So one day, hopefully. What are you getting?
Paper for drawing with pen on, and tiny paintbrushes. Because I have really crappy paintbrushes at home.
What are you getting, Mama? More candles, apparently. So originally I saw like this size and I really liked it because it's like a kind of like a square. But then I realized that I already have like a ton of like packaging that specifically fits like card size. And I think it would be harder if like people do end up buying what I'm making and then they want to put it like in a frame or something. Maybe I'm wrong, but I feel like it would be harder to find a frame that would fit that, and easier to find like a frame that would fit something like this, because this is like, to me, seems like a kind of universal sort of size. It's more like long rectangle. But then I also realized that I like doing work smaller, so I got like the smallest. We'll see how this ends up working, I guess.
My love is blind, can't you see my desire? Like a
What are you getting?
Stuff for Halloween.
What are you gonna be?
It's a secret.
by the fire. My love is blind, can't you see my desire? That's the way it goes. Like a
Okay, I am gonna show you guys some of the art that I've been making. One thing I wanted to talk about beforehand, I know I mentioned the house, and the real problem with that is that I'm not the only one who owns it. So, I mean, my mom and dad gave me and my older sister and my younger brother this house for basically for us to do whatever we wanted with, and we decided that we wanted, at least right now, the plan is to try to rent it out. But we don't always get along, and I've spent the last like 2 weeks going over there. Like, it's taken a lot longer than we wanted to. We've been patching the walls, and then I've been painting a lot, so like I have like paint. I got like even some in my hair, but and now that's actually like pretty fun. It's really satisfying to like see like actively like work getting done and being able to do something physical about it. But it's taken us a while, and so we are moving forward with that, but it's hard because like I'm not the only one in charge of it, so I do get somewhat of a say in like how fast we're going, but it's not easy with all three of us. Anyways, I'm gonna show you guys some of the art that I've been making. So one of the things is I have a desk, but whenever I do this, I actually usually like do it on the ground, which isn't like actually very good, and it has caused like back problems for me, but for some reason I just like prefer doing it there. Paper's super clean right now. Not really. But anyways, these are some of the cards that I made. I think most of these, if not all of them, are posted on our merch store, and like you can go buy them or you can order a custom card. And then this is what I got at Michael's. It's just like cardstock, and there's like 100 sheets. So I'm hoping that this will end up working good. So I started working on like some things like already. This is like a castle. I don't know if you can see that. But, and I'm not really sure what I'm really doing. I kind of just like, this is supposed to be a plant pot, but I haven't finished it yet. Really, it's just like, I guess one of the things I should say is that another reason why I haven't gotten a job, I guess you could say another excuse. I filmed a vlog like a couple months ago that was talking about what I had gone through earlier this year. And the past couple months have been a lot of me like finding what I actually enjoy. That's meant like, I mean, I have not been making a lot of money recently because I've been trying to really like figure out, I've been doing like a lot of painting, drawing, reading, and then of course this, like what I actually want to spend my time doing, because I think, I mean, money obviously has value, and like I value it, and it's nice to have. It's definitely nice to have like the freedom to be able to buy things that you want or that you feel like you need. But I think I've come to value creativity and using, I guess you could call them like gifts, or like something that you're good at and that you enjoy doing to make money if you can. I don't think that's always possible. I'm trying to make it work right now, but I'm also trying to get a job. So that's basically what this is seeing if I can really do something that I think maybe I have some talent for. At the very least, I definitely enjoy it. So if there's like a way that I can make money from that. But honestly, these past couple months have been a little rough because I have been told that by some people, like this was like a while ago, that I was like a workaholic, which I think in some ways is true. It's also just the way that I think, I mean, I definitely have like relaxed a lot in the way that I do things, because I think there's a part of me that's like scared that I might, and I know there's no way that I could go back to the way that I was, but there's like a small part of me that's like a little bit scared that I'll just get caught up in working, and then I'll just go back to the way that I was, which really wasn't like, it was so much motion, but I wasn't actually getting anywhere. It was just like busy work. Like I was constantly busy. So that's been kind of difficult to balance right now. It's just finding out what I enjoy doing, figuring out how to make money as a young adult, and then like obviously there's school, and then there's relationships, and then everybody's like, well, what do you want to be when you grow up? Anyways, there was more that I wanted to film, but the light is kind of going away, and I have busy work or whatever to do, I mean. But I hope you guys like this vlog. I know it was like a little bit different. I kind of went off the rails with what I was planning on doing with it, but thanks for watching, and we'll see you guys next time.